Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today we are coming to you from Motostoke City, where the engines have that huge type advantage over the Striking Greens, and they have won all 5 games they have had so far this season, whereas the Grass types are currently on a 2-game losing streak. Can they come in here though and get the huge upsets over the Fire types? Let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this one, and let's send it down to the field. Yeah, as I said, the Grass types are at a massive type advantage here, but they're staying out with Rillaboom and Toadsquirrel, who has that part ground typing, so that's a smart play as Ceruledge and Salazzle start out for the Motostoke engines, and Salazzle immediately with the drop kick onto Toadsquirrel is going to lower Toadsquirrel's attack stat here, and Ceruledge looking to follow it up, going with the Mega Horn, and that is a super effective hit and gets the elimination. So already the Fire types have eliminated Toadsquirrel and taken out that concern as the triple arrows onto Salazzle will not be very effective from Rillaboom, and out comes Go-Goat to join its teammate as Salazzle, continuing with the speed advantage, immediately meets Go-Goat with a Hypnosis, putting the Grass type Pokemon to sleep, practically making it irrelevant for the time being. Rillaboom though is going to go with the Magical Leaf, which is not very effective unfortunately onto Salazzle. Ceruledge though looking to respond for it, so going for the Mega Punch, but Rillaboom is thankfully able to avoid that attack as Go-Goat is still fast asleep on the field. I cannot believe the Fire types were so intelligent to get rid of Toadsquirel immediately, as the Thunder onto Rillaboom will not be very effective from Salazzle, but it's left Rillaboom paralyzed, so it may be unable to move. It does slow it down as well as the Dragon Breath onto Go-Goat from Ceruledge. Doesn't do much damage, and Go-Goat is still fast asleep even after taking that hit from the Ghost Fire type. And an Ice Hammer now onto Salazzle. Not very effective, but doing a great amount of damage. Does Rillaboom, lowering its speed, but it's already slowed down thanks to that paralysis. But the Retaliate onto Rillaboom from Salazzle doesn't do much damage. Ceruledge though does follow it up with the Safeguard, so it's going to make it so its side will not receive any status conditions, and Go-Goat has awoken. Immediately going with the court change that is going to change the effects of the field at the moment. There, I do not believe there have been any yet, but Rillaboom unable to move due to its paralysis. And here is Salazzle going with the Stomping Tantrum onto Go-Goat. Go-Goat tanks that not very effective move really well too, and Ceruledge follows it up with an Aqua Cutter, which is also not very effective on the Grass type Pokemon. Go-Goat is going to respond with a Hypnosis of its own, but Salazzle is actually able to get out of the way of that attack and avoid it. Rillaboom though shaking off its paralysis, and the Rock Tomb will be super effective, doing massive damage to Ceruledge and lowers its speed in the process, also lowering its defense thanks to that weak armor ability, but that is going to reboost Ceruledge's speed, making it the fastest Pokemon on the field. It goes with the Electro Ball onto Rillaboom, not very effective, gets an okay hit though, and Salazzle looking to follow it up, going with the Razor Leaf, which Go-Goat with that Sap Sipper ability will get an attack boost that will hit Rillaboom though for very little damage, as it is not very effective even after that critical hit as well. Go-Goat with the boosted attack going with the Baton Pass, which means it's going to give its boosted attack to whoever comes out in its place, and that will be Florges, the Terrestrializing Pokemon for the Striking Greens, as the Leaf Storm onto Salazzle. Yet another not very effective move from Rillaboom, but after lowering its special attack, it has gotten the elimination of Salazzle, leveling the playing field, and out comes Charizard with that flying typing as well. But Florges is going to shed its fairy typing and become a Grass type flower. And this Florges is with its yellow, beautiful, vibrant petals here on the field, and Ceruledge with the dive, so it is going to get out of harm's way for the time being. It is going to hide underwater. It will come up in the next turn. Charizard following it up with the Spore. Doesn't affect Rillaboom, unfortunately. And Florges going with the Darkest Lariat on the Cantonian starter. Gets a really good hit there as well. But Rillaboom unable to follow up due to its paralysis. It's unable to move. That paralysis has been great, but Ceruledge with the dive onto Florges, not very effective, gets an okay hit. Charizard looking to follow it up, going with the Psyshock here onto Rillaboom, and Rillaboom holds on by a thread. Florges with the Flail, but that Flail will not affect Ceruledge. It is part Ghost type. Rillaboom shaking off its paralysis, though. This Darkest Lariat will affect Ceruledge because it is super effective, and Ceruledge is eliminated. The Striking Greens have actually taken the lead at the moment. Maybe they can come in with the upset, as that Safeguard had actually been switched to the Striking Greens, and Revavroom comes out for the Motorstoker engines, and it will terrestrialize into the fire type. So that safeguard that was performed earlier was actually on the side of the striking green. So thanks to that court change, I forgot to mention that. Rillaboom, also the fire type, but the Metal Claw first from Charizard will finish off Rillaboom, so it will level the playing field. And Rillaboom follows it up with the Flame Charge. This will be super effective, and it will complete the huge play, getting the 2 eliminations in one turn. Rillaboom also getting that speed boost and taking back the lead for the Motorstoker engines, and that is always what you want in these battles. And back out onto the field does come Go-Goat, no longer with that boosted attack, but also a Abomasnow, who is quad weak to the Motorstoker engines. I do not know why they've got it out on the field, but a Bullet Punch onto a Abomasnow will also be super effective from Rillaboom, and it is followed up by a Hex from Charizard onto a Abomasnow, who's already taken heaps of damage in this matchup. The Endeavor from Go-Goat will not affect Charizard, unfortunately. Abomasnow needs to go for something huge, and it goes with the Stun Spore onto Rillaboom, trying to slow it down, trying to make it so it will be unable to move, similar to what happened to Rillaboom a number of times earlier on in this matchup. But Charizard with the Ice Punch onto Go-Goat, super effective. Go-Goat's able to hold on though, and is looking to respond with a Shelter. It's going to boost its defenses, which it may not have much left of anyway. Even with a huge defense boost, it's an easy target. The Sticky Web being thrown out by Rillaboom, so whoever comes out last for the Striking Greens should be caught in that Sticky Web. Abomasnow though with the Earth Power onto Rillaboom, super effective. Rillaboom taking massive damage. Charizard with the Leaf Storm, not very effective on Abomasnow, but Abomasnow is also an easy target as Charizard has lowered its special attack. Go-Goat's still in this matchup with the Gastro Acid to suppress that solar power of Charizard here. And Rillaboom now with the Baby Doll Eyes, looks like it's going to focus in on Go-Goat, lowering that attack stat. And Abomasnow with the Stored Power onto Rillaboom gets an okay hit there, not enough, as the Baby Doll Eyes also been done to Abomasnow from Charizard. So now Abomasnow's attack has been lowered, and Go-Goat with the Sucker Punch is going to fail, unfortunately. And Rillaboom now going with the Pollen Puff, and this will eliminate Abomasnow. There are only 2 Pokemon remaining for the Striating Greens, and one of them is Go-Goat, as Electrode comes out for the Striating Greens. Not having the greatest of seasons, but see if it can have an impact, as it does have its speed low, which allows Charizard to go first. And Charizard with the Healing Wish has taken itself out of this matchup. The Motorstoker engines must be feeling confident to sacrifice one of their Pokemon, as a Water Pledge from Electrode eliminates Rillaboom, and it is now a 2 versus 2 battle. And that critical hit ensured, just to make sure that Rillaboom is taken out of this matchup. Great play there by Electrode. And you have to question, was that a huge play? As the Psychic Fangs from Go-Goat will fail, because there is nobody to hit, and that lovely snow field has stopped. And out comes Arcanine, and it will be joined by Typhlosion, and Typhlosion immediately with the Inferno onto Electrode, and it is a one-hit wonder. Electrode is eliminated, and Arcanine follows it up with the Bitter Malice and getting the huge play. The Motorstoker engines have come out here and done in dominant fashion, ended this matchup. They were not messing about, were Typhlosion or Arcanine, and this will put the Motorstoker engines back on top of the leaderboard with their 6th victory in a row. And next round they will be taking on the Pony type, the Pony Timbers, the ground type Pony Timbers, sorry. So they will be at a type disadvantage, see if they can extend their lead, whereas next round the grass types will be taking on the Moss Deep Mystics. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome.